Today I'm going to tell you a story about China. This is a mythological story. Let's start. Once upon a time in China, the king was very happy with his gold and money. Then one day, an old man came and asked the king to see and solve the problem of the seven-headed dragon. The seven-headed dragon had 7 big heads connecting to a neck with a large body. His mouth was filled with 80 to 90 yellow and sharp teeth. The king said the old man that to wait and he would solve the problem of the seven-headed dragon. Once after that day, then at the night, the dragon have came behind the king's palace. He almost destroyed the palace, but the king's guard somehow managed to get rid of that dragon and keep him in his dark large cave. The cave was unexplored and no one dared to go inside it as the dragon lived there. After months, the palace was repaired and the king was going to the park, and where he met the same old man which he was met before lots of months and complained about the seven-headed dragon and talked to that same man. After a talk, the king went back to the palace and took a decision with his court ministers that what the seven-headed dragon wanted. After a great decision of ministers, the ministers said that he wanted to eat the king. The king was angry and simultaneously he was a little scared too. Then he ordered the minister to not let the king eat him, find a way how he would not fulfill his wish but also simultaneously do not eat the king. Sorry, if I mistakenly tell the wrong sentence, it was fulfill the wish and not eat the king. The ministers thought of that for days and weeks. But the wisest minister said that we have to tell the king the truth, that the king that the favorite food of that dragon is little girls. After days, the ministers gone to the king and had a meeting and told everything to the king. The king was furious at the ministers. How could he give the little girls of his country? Then the minister take a hard choice and told the small villages of our country, we could take those girls and give them a handsome prize. Then he was very hesitant to take that decision, but at last he didn't have a choice. Then the ministers and the soldiers gone to the small town, went to the small villages and took one girl every day and tied her in the cave, outside the cave. The dragon would eat the little girl. After days, every girl was going in dragon's mouth. One day, a man had 3 daughters. The minister said, Oh, you villager, we are going to take your one daughter and going to give you a handsome reward. Would you agree to that? Is the king's wish and you don't have any choice. But our king is very grateful. He would only take your one daughter. So choose which daughter you want to give. The youngest daughter told, I will come to the dragon's cave. His father was scared and told, why, you are the youngest. How would I give you? But the youngest one said that I will handle it. I want to go first. Then his father agreed. But she told, I want the sharpest sword you have. I know it's very dangerous, but please give me. And the 7 barrels of stickiest rice you have. Then the daughter with sword and with 7 sticky barrels gone in the cave alone. Then she laid the 7 sticky barrels of rice in a row. The dragon smelled the sticky rice. Then you know that we eating the same food every day, we be like a kind of bored. Yeah. Then the dragon was happy to see that, as he was bored of that little girls. Now, then he got 7 heads in the 7 barrels and started eating it hungrily. The girl then went out and chopped his heads one by one. And this is how the dragon was killed. And the mess with the sticky rice mixed with the dragon's blood and head was now disgusting. Then she threw that mess in the king's palace, and the king who gave the daughters would now clean that mess of the dead dragon. This is how the 7-headed dragon had been ended with a punishment to the king. This is me, Sharvil, signing off.